The Strange Truth You've Never Known, Part 3. This creature inflicts the most excruciating pain that humans can endure. This is Polistes carnifex. It possesses one of the most potent stings, with the highest agony in the insect world in nature. This creature typically doesn't actively attack larger species. However, if it inadvertently feels threatened, it's best for you to curl your legs up to your neck and run. Otherwise, you'll have to endure a sting that feels like being stabbed by a red-hot iron rod, clamped down and melting the flesh at the sting site. More terrifying than this pain is its duration, lasting up to half an hour. And after the pain subsides, it leaves behind a swollen, reddened area of skin, which remains swollen for several days. To illustrate the itchiness of this sting, wildlife educator Coyote Peterson allowed a Polistes carnifex to sting his arm, and below is his reaction.
Oh my gosh!
The Strange Truth You've Never Known, Part 4. The unique beauty ritual of a tribe in India. That tribe is the Apatani tribe. Here, when girls turn 10, they undergo a special procedure involving nose piercing on both sides and inserting wooden plugs. These wooden plugs are gradually replaced with larger ones over the years until they are the size of a thumb, indicating success. Additionally, when reaching a certain age, these young girls are tattooed with straight lines running from their foreheads down to their chins. According to elders in the tribe, in the past, Apatani women were considered the most beautiful in the region, completely different from the rest. Consequently, they were frequently abducted by men from neighboring tribes and never returned. To avoid abduction, women in this tribe devised a method to make their faces less attractive, resorting to this painful practice. Over time, this ritual became an integral part of their culture. Possessing a widely extended nose has become the standard of beauty, and women of the tribe consider it their most valuable asset. However, in 1970, the Indian government decided to abolish this practice, and since then, subsequent generations have not undergone nose piercing and facial tattooing. The Strange Truth You've Never Known, Part 5. The extraordinary defense mechanism of Japanese honeybees. This footage captures the scene of a Japanese honeybee hive being invaded by a hornet. However, unlike European honeybees, Japanese honeybees possess an incredibly unique defense strategy. Initially, a bee willingly sacrifices itself to engage in combat with the invading hornet, simultaneously signaling to its comrades that there is an intruder. Immediately upon receiving the signal, the entire bee colony converges and attacks the intruder. However, due to the tough outer shell of the hornet, the honeybee colony cannot sting through it. This has been occurring for many years, prompting the honeybees to devise a completely novel defense strategy. They encircle the hornet like a ball and collectively vibrate to generate enough heat to cook the hornet alive inside. According to biologists, this behavior is only observed in some Asian honeybee species. Once again, this demonstrates the incredible intelligence of bees with their innovative and highly effective cooperative combat abilities. The Strange Truth You've Never Known, Part 6. The unbelievable truth behind your eating habits. The phenomenon of full stomach, hungry eyes is entirely real. It occurs when your body has enough energy and shows no signs of needing more. However, if you're stimulated by tempting food, such as when watching TV or using your phone, your brain creates a feeling of hunger and triggers saliva production, even though you're not actually hungry. Eating while looking at your phone will make you eat more. According to scientists, eating without concentration makes it difficult for the brain to evaluate whether you have had enough food or not. Therefore, you tend to take longer to feel full and overeat. As you age, your ability to perceive taste diminishes. At this point, you may need 2 to 9 times more salt and sugar to perceive the real flavor. Hanging out with an overweight friend can increase your chances of gaining weight by up to 57%. According to some studies on human eating habits, human eating behavior is often influenced by those around them. So when hanging out with an overweight friend, you may mimic their eating habits, and sooner or later, you'll catch up with their overweight level.